College leftist comes up to the plate and tries to school Charlie Kirk only to miserably strike out. And man, he is annoying. Guys, this is gonna be a good one. I think you're gonna like it. This kid comes up, he goes, rattles on and on about January 6th and insurrection, this and that. The dude's all over the place. Doesn't even have a clue what he's talking about. So we're gonna get right into it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. But first, do me a big favor here. Like our video and share it around so we can keep you guys this great, hard-hitting content. As always, Patriots, my name is Darian, and this is Resist the Mainstream.
Perfect.
Yeah, it should be good. Okay, so I'll try to be as quick as possible because I have to go to class, but I want to go back to January 6th real quick. Let's just start with like a point of a common ground. Hypothetically, if one of our candidates had insurrected the government, or at least attempted to, do you think that candidate is eligible to be voted upon?
Well, the Constitution says no, but it wasn't an
Correct.
insurrection. No one's been tried for insurrection. And
you do realize that he's being tried on that.
no,
right
he
now.
isn't.
He's actually not.
Well, not on insurrection, the specific
No, he's not.
statute, but he's being
No,
tried
he's
for
not.
that.
Insurrection is a very specific crime in the federal code. He is not being tried for insurrection.
I understand that, but he's still being tried on that case, right?
No, he's being tried on the events of that day,
Correct.
which is not an
That's
insurrection.
No, well, okay, fine.
That I word is actually a super important word because that literally means armed rebellion to overtake the United States
Not
government.
necessarily. You don't have to
Well,
be an
So just
It does have definition.
Which
in the
class are you going
Constitution,
to? Which class do you have
ethics.
next? Ethics. Okay, so this is relevant.
Hold on.
So go to the Constitution. Section 3 of the 14th Amendment,
Correct,
though.
yes.
Insurrection
Yep.
is the word that's used.
Indeed.
So there was actually
Or rebellion, correct.
insurrection and rebellion. So,
Right.
so there was widespread speculation about whether Jack Smith would bring this case against Donald Trump.
Indeed. Yep.
He did not.
Do you
Because
know
the
why
legal
he did-
definition.
why did he do that?
And
Why
the
do you
reason
think-
Jack Smith didn't bring the case
Insufficient evidence.
is that he would have lost 9-0 at the Supreme Court if
Not
he did.
necessarily. Well, hold on.
Because
that's funny that you say that. Okay.
that's exactly the result that they had with a number of the cases that have gone to the
Yes, necessarily. First, this guy starts out saying, well, he's been tried with insurrection, but, it's not exactly that, but, it obviously is that. Dude, what do you even say? He's tripping over himself trying to make this argument. He's clueless.
Supreme Court as
Hold on.
well.
You say it would be 9-0 at the Supreme Court, right?
As it was on the case where Trump could be on the ballot, went to the Supreme Court, it was 9-0, hands down.
Okay,
And
so
This would have been 9-0 as
one
well.
one of Trump's private counsels, okay, one of his lawyers, right? I believe his name was
Name doesn't
Eastman.
matter.
John
Yeah.
Eastman.
Eastman, correct. Is it not true that he also thought that his plan to attempt to coup to the government, or attempt to, let's say, subvert the electoral process in 2020 would lose 7-2 at the Supreme Court, and then he later amended that comment by saying it would actually probably lose 9-0 at the Supreme Court. Do you understand that? He said
So
that,
what
right?
was what is the question you have as
The
it relates to
question
January
is very,
6th?
it's very simple. Okay, if one of our presidential candidates had attempted to coup the government, he is unelectable.
Obviously.
Correct. And you just deny the fact that Trump attempted to coup the government.
No, he did not. That's not what
did not.
happened that day.
Okay.
What happened that day is he had a rally a mile and a half away from the Capitol.
Okay, well, sorry. Ooh. To everybody here, I implore you to read the first section of Jack Smith's court filings, or read the Wikipedia page, or read the one.
But you have to be honest. Half of that got
Yes.
thrown out by the U.S. Supreme Court on presidential immunity, right?
Do you think that?
Half of it is invalidated.
Do you think that was a reasonable Supreme Court ruling?
Of course, more than
You re-
reasonable.
You really think so?
Yes, it was
Okay.
nearly unanimous.
Even the
I
liberal
like where we're
justices.
pivoting.
Do you
Okay, we
think,
can
no,
stick on
hold
those.
on. It's not
Uh-huh.
pivoting. You
Okay.
have to be honest. Do you think Barack Obama should be able to be tried for war
I don't
crimes for
care.
killing?
I have no interest to
hold on.
speak
This is
about anyone
important.
else besides Trump.
I'm saying this. You have hold on. Your standard
he
must
does.
apply equally. Presidential immunity means what happens when you do during president cannot be. You cannot have crimes brought against you if it's in your official code of business. You agree with that?
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
There's
so
no precedent in the entire
hold on. Yes,
history.
there is.
There is none. Absolutely.
Let
For
me
criminal immunity.
let me
Okay, go
finish.
on.
Okay.
Go on.
Obama killed a U.S. citizen without due process on foreign soil. That is a war crime.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Wait. He went to legal counsel, correct?
But legal counsel can be
Also,
wrong,
we're
man.
pivoting.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter if
I
it's
could bring
wrong.
that
It's-
case. I could bring that case in any jurisdiction across the country. He did not get First Amendment rights, Second Amendment rights, Fourth Amendment rights, Fifth Amendment rights, Sixth Amendment rights. They just drone strike a U.S. citizen. Imagine
Right.
if the government just does that. They just come by and pop you in the head. That's illegal.
First and only ever extrajudicial killing of an American citizen, by the way, as far as I know, certainly in modern history. That was Barack Obama's legacy. By the way, he won the Nobel Peace Prize. Funny how that works, huh?
And
That's
Obama
not
did
illegal.
that. But however, I don't think Obama should be able to go to prison because
Okay.
you should get immunity as president against your actions, or else a president would never be able to do anything. But sure.
Okay, regardless, okay? Going back to January 6th, okay? You do acknowledge do you acknowledge any of the voter fraud allegations or any of that? Or no?
Do you think Donald Trump committed a coup against the U.S. government?
He attempted to,
Okay.
absolutely.
So why do you believe he left the White House
What do you mean? Why did he leave the White House?
Okay, is there somebody who's
his
really
coup
leading a
failed.
coup?
It failed.
Why did he call for the protesters to go home? I just think this idea.
No, he didn't do that though, right? He waited 3 hours in the White House
That's
as
not
multiple.
correct.
Really?
Within 30
It's
minutes.
Not correct?
Within 30 minutes,
Absolutely
he
not.
sent a tweet out and
he
said
sent a
go
tweet.
home.
No.
30 minutes.
Hold on. He said to stay. He said to remain peaceful, correct? He told
said
rioters to
peacefully-
remain peaceful.
Hold on a
Does
second.
that make sense?
Peaceful and patriotically before anything ever happened at the Capitol.
He said that.
He told, does it make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. Trump was advocating for peace, so he said be peaceful. What? Does it make sense? Yes, it does, bro. What's your point here? Oh man, this guy's something.
One time during his 1.5-hour speech at the Ellipse, correct?
Well, so you acknowledge he said
times.
peaceful and patriotically march.
I'm not a 4-year-old who analyzes the speech takes out one sentence from the speech and says it's all okay.
When did he ever say do anything violent?
He said to fight, or else you're gonna lose your country.
It's
what does that
interesting.
mean?
Do you know what else when he said fight after he got shot?
What does that mean?
You know who says fight? Kamala Harris has it as her campaign slogan, fight. When we fight, we win. I heard every 20
Doesn't matter.
seconds
Wait,
at the
hold
DNC.
on. Did Kamala Harris and the Democrats try to coup the government?
Well, actually, yes, it's interesting.
Oh, right. Oh, let's do it. Yeah.
Hold on a second. How did she become candidate? How many votes did she get?
She was on the ticket of Biden,
because of a coup. They removed a sitting president named Joe Biden and put her on the top of the ticket.
Who are you voting for? When you vote on a ticket, who are you voting for?
Well, actually, no. In the primary, you're only voting for Joe Biden, not Kamala Harris.
People aren't voting for that, correct?
In a primary campaign, Kamala Harris was not on the ticket, and you know that's correct. Joe Biden received 16 million primary votes without Kamala Harris as her VP, and all of a sudden they said.
I love how we're pivoting all the way out this. This is amazing. I love this.
No, you're the one doing the rabbit hole. I just want to ask a question though. Who died on January 6th?
One person or multiple police officers.
No, actually, one person died on January 6th, and it was Ashley Babbitt, an unarmed Trump supporter who got shot in the head by one of
Maybe she shouldn't have trespassed in the Capitol. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a hard one. I will bite that bullet. Absolutely.
Obama's death penalty now makes more sense.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's not the only leftist I've seen who's reacted in such a way to so callously dismiss the death of an unarmed woman who was a veteran too. Truly disgusting and despicable, frankly. So remember this the next time these Democrats and leftists call for unity and bringing people together and all this stupid fake crap when they try to pretend that they're above it all once Trump gets back in office. They don't mean it. Truly despicable and disgusting how they are.
No, so the death penalty for walking through your own Capitol.
No, but you shouldn't be trespassing, trying to subvert the election results, correct?
Have you seen the video what happened? No warning whatsoever.
Absolutely, yeah.
Lieutenant Michael Berg pops her right in the head, and this guy says, oh, cry me a
No
river.
warning? Really? He
Yes.
pulled out the gun and she jumped through the window.
What do you think about the
What do you
death?
expect to happen?
Did you get mad about the death of George Floyd?
I really don't care about any of this. I don't care. Go back to the focus. It's irrelevant to this. It's relevant.
No, it's
you
not.
Can yell all you
The whole
want.
country blew up for George Floyd,
Okay.
and yet a Trump supporter gets shot in the head,
I'll say one last thing,
peacefully
and
and
we'll-
patriotically
okay.
protesting, and that's
I
perfectly
implore
fine.
all of you to read the first section of Jack Smith's filing.
No one's going to read that crap, okay? Instead,
You know what? I'm not surprised.
Just read the indictment, bro. Read the indictment. If you have to tell people to go read some stupid piece of paper in order to make your arguments instead of be able to succinctly state the facts yourself, you're probably full of shit. I'm just going to say it.
No.
But we have gotten to the point where we don't trust the media, we don't trust our legislator, we don't trust
Correct.
the executive, we don't trust
You know
anything.
why?
We
They
don't
haven't
trust
earned our
anything.
trust.
Oh, right, true.
Wait, no. Let's go through the list. Hunter Biden laptop misinformation. Where did the virus come from?
All right.
Biolabs
Who
in
wants to go
Ukraine.
next?
No, it's exactly, yeah, fine. It's okay. Go to your ethics class.
And like a good old typical leftist, he ran away into the sunset, never to be seen or heard from again. Isn't it funny how it always ends that way, guys? You know, well, I shouldn't say always. They run away, but sometimes they just get angry, get violent. Thankfully, this guy, well, let's just say he probably wouldn't go that well if he got violent. I won't elaborate on why. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We really appreciate it. As always, please be sure to comment below. Let us know what you liked about the clip, what kind of stuff you want to see in the future, and we'll see everybody again soon. God bless.